It's about the power of God. There's nothing in the program that's not about the power of God. So, yes, the chip system is flawed, and it was never mentioned by the founders of the program. It's not mentioned in the Big Book. It's nowhere in the literature. Nowhere in the 12 and 12 of the Big Book does it talk about a chip system. So it's a flawed system, in my opinion, and I don't really like it. It might work for people, but I think people shouldn't be congratulated. Can't sidestep God. There's no part about the program that's not about God. It's not a therapy session. There's this guy, Chris Rayner, talks about this. The heavy hitters of the AA circuit speakers will speak about. They are old school. The first 100, they all got sober. They had such a great success rate in the program in the early days because the program wasn't about therapy. It was about the 12 steps and getting a sponsor and then working with a newcomer. It was literally about putting yourself out there when you have the spiritual experience to the newcomer in a meeting talking about your whatever day. It's not about that. It's always been about the power of God. That's what the big book's about. The 12 and 12. The AA literature is about God. That's it. It doesn't talk about how we managed our triggers and learned how to use our triggers and our tools and our recovery toolbox so we can avoid another drink or a drug or addiction. No. It's about finding God and having a personal relationship with God so that the obsession of addiction is not there anymore. This is what Christianity is about. They call it saved. It's all about God and nothing not about God. AA is highly esoteric. 3, 6, 9, 12. Those are all esoteric numbers. They're all Tesla numbers. It is an esoteric program, and it's a spiritual program. There's nothing about the program that's not spiritual. The chip system is flawed. There's no way to determine if someone's really in sobriety or not, of sound mind. AA is about getting into the steps, working with another alcoholic addict, talking to them one on one, or getting in a small group, and doing the work and going through the steps and talking what the steps are about. It's steel on steel. That's what it is. Steel on steel. We talk about God. We talk about our shortcomings and our self-centeredness, and we work towards God to work those out. And we have the spiritual experience, and then we carry the message. That's it. That's what the program's about. Everything else around it is not the program. It's not what Alcoholics Anonymous is about.